You would reach the bottom of the steps to see a chamber open in front of you. With a few more of these trogs, sort of confused, you can see they have what appears to be a dinosaur in the corner.
Oh, what now?
This
What?
strange
Must have misheard you.
lizard-like creature looks like it has half a parrot's beak rather than a mouth and some offset plates going down its spine to a long whip-like tail. Now it walks on all fours. It's probably about 4 feet high at the shoulder. It moves almost like a rabbit, surprisingly agile, with tufts of feathers behind its shoulders and on its elbows.
And then I am going to march over, and I'm super interested in this dinosaur thing. So besides normal things, I'm going to run over and look at this dinosaur because this is probably the most interesting looking thing on Earth. So I'm going to run over next to Zerg.
You look down at this dinosaur, it opens its mouth, a growl emanating forth, almost not what you would expect from its strange beaked lizard face, as it kind of hops around, dodging these blasts of lightning, just barely singeing it, readying to pounce at you like a cat. This strange little dinosaur pounces forth onto Lizard Man here.
I'm going to be like, Orvis, yeah, we can keep this one for the circus for sure. And I'm going to try and I'm going to shove and kick this guy out of the way as I walk forward. And I'm going to try and grapple this dinosaur thing. Nothing like grappling a dinosaur. It was not a good grapple. It's much shorter than I thought it was. It's a 16.
With a 16, the thing, it's decently large. It's like 4 feet at the shoulder. It's a pretty big beast. It's also got fairly slick scales. As you try to grab onto it, it almost pounces back, writhing out of your grasp.
I like trying. Its head is tiny, guys. It's a tiny head and it's slippery. Don't excuse me.
We need a second lizard for the circus. Okay, all right, fine. I thought one was enough.
Imagine
You don't
lizard
have to
riding a
sleep with
lizard.
this.
Sorry.
This is very good point. Lizard on lizard action is sure to bring good money. Okay, let's keep it. So just gonna run up and attempt to grapple it to hold it in place.
He's
As you move up towards the north here, you can see there's another couple torches mounted on the walls beyond, in an area with several large, what appear to be beds of hay. And you can see behind the stacked rocks in the next chamber a much larger dinosaur, kind of just looking from the distance.
I think we are being watched, and I'm going to try to diplomate to the dinosaur that Zerg is grappling.
We can do it. Come on.
Get to the point!
My name is Arabus. I am the Stormborn. I am the Valitu. Your friends, I don't know if they were your friends, they were probably using you, but we don't mean you any harm.
So Artemis, as you start talking, like that's about what you get in around here. As you start talking to this dinosaur, making an impression takes a minute, so that's going to be 10 turns. As she's talking.
Yeah, good. Arbus, I like it. I'm gonna go right around the other side and also try and grapple this thing. It's gonna be the most grappled ever.
Very desperately going to try to kick out of Lizard Man's grasp. Zerg and Lizard Man, just give me athletics checks to maintain your grip here.
Okay.
28.
22.
You guys are beasts. Perhaps you could come with us. We have food and friends. We perform a circus. It's very fun and good time. And I just put my hand with the calming glove on it and just show him that I'm his friend.
I don't think it knows what a circus is! It doesn't eat popcorn!
I am winging it here, Zerg. Would you like to try?
I am trying!
How do you know if he doesn't know what a circus is? He could totally know what a circus is.
So as you're holding it, as Arbus comes around, it's still wiggling. manages to get its jaw free, because nobody critically succeeds, so it's not restrained anymore, it's just grabbed. And as it's biting towards you, writhing, almost rolling like a crocodile, its back leg shoots out, equally large talons lashing towards Zerg's chest with a 23. It digs fairly deep, and you notice that he starts to bleed fairly profusely.
Can I hit it and then maintain my grip?
You absolutely can, yes.
Calm down.
So I'm gonna continue to worry about the dinosaur because I kind of got my hand on it and I'm talking to him.
Once it gets one claw in towards Zerg, as Selwyn comes up and tries to help, it twists around to bring its mouth towards Zerg now instead, almost attacking more ferociously as it finally starts to draw blood.
Oh, ow! Yes!
And his beak is pretty cutting. You're gonna take 8 damage
This is going so badly.
before one more claw just flicks towards you for a 4.
I'm gonna look at you. Are we ready to call this? Are we bored?
No, it's clearly working. I mean, look at Arbus. She's clearly doing things.
Shut up!
We're
I'm
already, like,
talking to the dinosaur.
This other dinosaur at the top end is sort of just walked over and it's just standing there like a cow, just looking sideways through the piles of rocks.
Hey, good talk, team. I'll walk off and stat this thing.
As it's fighting Zerg, someone starts stabbing it.
I say we flip a dinosaur on this.
Okay.
Heads, we keep
Bloody
trying.
side up. Bloody side up. We kill it.
Stop it.
Not bloody side. We let it live.
Yes, good, sounds good. All right. Zerg's gonna throw.
Yeah.
Oh my.
throw it high enough and
Dinosaur,
just-
bloody side up.
Okay.
Bloody side up?
I'm dying. Yep.
All right.
Go for,
Gonna
go for the
stomp
kill.
it.
Alright, so give me a attack roll.
29.
You just stomp on it. It's
Hey, good job, team.